Hello, it's Gary Champion again with a little metaphysical video about what if. Um, it's going to seem like a video about death, but it really isn't. It's a video about life. Today I had to tell someone that they needed to get with it and quit wasting their life, because if you come here and are born here and you live here all this time and you never really do what you're supposed to do, it's sort of a wasted life. So I had that conversation and then went about my normal day, and at some point someone said, maybe that's a video. So this is that video. And the message from the other side was interesting. Most mediums know when they're going to die. If you're in tune with the world, you have a good idea when your time is. Not to the minute, but and it has nothing to do with anything other than I asked the question, will I have enough time to do what I'm supposed to do while I'm here? Asked it a long time ago. It was answered a long time ago. I was concerned that maybe I wouldn't get to do what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if everybody has that feeling or not, but it occurred to me, and I asked the question, and they told me how long I would live, when I would die, and how I would die. So it's kind of comforting to know. I guess for a medium it is. I'm not sure it is for anybody else. But anyway, I had this conversation with someone today saying, you're running out of time. You need to start doing something. Later in the evening, I heard, what if everybody knew when they were going to die? What if everybody knew for certainty? They heard it in their ear like I hear things, that, September the 12th, 2087 or whatever, you're going to die. You're going to get hit by a bus, or you're going to cut yourself peeling potatoes and bleed to death. What would you do? Would you do anything different? Would you decide that, gee, I better get with it. I've got 6 years left to live, or I've got 25 years left to live, and maybe I need to get with it and do something? Or would you just go along the same day, eating the same potato, driving the same car, going to work, coming home, plopping down in front of the television? Or would you do it differently? Would you lead a more meaningful life, one that you could be proud of, one that you can look back on and see what you've done? It's one of the old adages about farmers. Consistently a fairly satisfied group of people, because at the end of the day, they can look back and see how many rows they plowed. They can see how many ears of corn they harvested. It's a certain amount of satisfaction in that. What we do today is shuffle numbers, or what they call word processing. How can you process words? That's just stupid. I'm sorry. You're putting data in a computer, but you're not processing words. They're not chickens. They don't need processing. They're just words, letters, like consonants, vowels. They don't need processing. They don't turn into something else when you're through with them. They're still vowels and consonants, so you didn't process anything. Anyway, without a job or a thing that you can see what you've done at the end of the day, the satisfaction is missing. Maybe you're not aware of what your life means. Does it mean anything to anybody? Or is it you're just passing the time, waiting until the day you die, like so many people do? So I said this would sound like a death video, but it's not. It's really a life video. And all the other side is saying is that everybody has a certain amount of time. And if you knew how much time you had, would you do things differently? Would you save a life? Would you hug your children more? Would you Find something meaningful in your life to do rather than the same old crap. Drinking the same coffee out of the machine and eating canned soup. Would you do something differently? So it's a metaphysical video. It's about life. It's not about death, although it sounds like it. But I think since we don't know when our due date is, when you open that loaf of bread and it's too stale to eat, or that chunk of cheese has a piece of green mold growing on it, so you chuck it out. We don't have that. We don't have an expiration date stamped on us where you can say, ooh, I only got a year left. It says right there, I better get my ass in gear and do something. We don't have that. Mostly we just flop around and at some point we pass never really knowing what the world's about. So I'm hoping this video will maybe give you something to think about, that you have a chance, everybody has a chance to live their life differently. You can't go back and undo what you've done, but from here forward, from this moment forward at 8:26 p.m. March the 10th, 2017, and I can make a difference. I mean, if I choose to. Or I can go on eating the same potatoes, hanging out at the mall, eating a pizza, without any regard to what kind of legacy I might leave, in that I would be happy with it. That at the end of my life, I can say, these are the things I did, and I'm really happy, and that I did them, and I made a difference. Or is it all, because this life's not about money. Let me say that again. This life's not about money. It's not about acquiring big houses and cars. When you're dead, you don't have any of that. And the whole time you've got it, mostly somebody's trying to take it away from you, or you've got to beat yourself to death to earn it. Life's about life. Life's about people and spirituality and making a difference. So I hope this little video finds you happy in whatever it is you're doing, and your partners out there, and the people you work with, and your family. But think about maybe a due date. Maybe create one. Say I've got 5 years to live, and I need to get in gear doing the things that I'm supposed to do while I'm here. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you haven't a clue. But maybe it's time to figure that out. I think most people at some point have the aha moment. Aha. I love to rescue cats. What a great thing to do in life. Or maybe I like sewing, so I'm going to create something new and different. Or I'm a cook. I'll create my signature dish. I'll serve it to people. They'll be happy, and I will have lived the life that I'm supposed to live. The satisfaction of that is what I'm talking about. The life that you live. What's the point if you don't know what you're doing? Figure it out. It's not that hard. A good rule of thumb is, what did you like to do when you were 12 or 15 or 20? What did you mostly want to do? Don't say video games. There's no future in that either. There's no future in sitting in front of, I like to watch old movies. Yeah, well, who doesn't? But that's not life. That doesn't produce anything. What do you need to be doing before your life ends? When you pass, you can say, I did it right. I did the best that I could do, and I'm proud of it. So, I told you it wasn't about death. I told you it was about life. So, from my metaphysical perch here out on my balcony, it's kind of a nice night out. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.